Hey everybody, I came down with the flu. Maybe I'll be back Friday. I don't know, depends how I feel. Either way, um, I know I won't be here today, Thursday, so I decided to record a quick lesson. So I did show you how to use PC Part Picker, so that is there. So just so that you know, you can access it. Um, and make sure you use the Canadian one so that you get the Canadian pricing. And truthfully, folks, after you use PC Part Picker to design your computer, you don't necessarily have to use um, the listed items there, like their price. You could search for them further elsewhere, and maybe you could find the part cheaper on another website. So, just to be clear, you do not have to use the specific stores that are recommended. There might be something cheaper. You can do a Google search. Try to make your device more affordable. Anyway, so the assignment's pretty simple. In this assignment, you're going to create a Google Sites webpage that guides you through the process of building your dream computer using the website www.pcpartpicker.com as a reference point. And you know what? That's a mistake. It should be pcpartpicker.ca. Make sure you use the Canadian site, okay? I will post a link on the course homepage. Alrighty. The accurate link. I apologize. I never picked up on that error. Anyways, you will select components, justify your choices, and explain the importance of compatibility when building a computer. The assignment will enhance your understanding of a computer hardware and the decision process involved in building a custom PC. So part one. You're going to build a Google Sites webpage. I'll give you a quick run through on how to use it. It's really basic. To those of you wanting to learn HTML, I can email me through D2L, and I'll be glad to guide you. It's actually pretty simple language. I've been learning. I'm not going to tell you I'm an expert or anything, but I do have a background or a basic understanding, enough to help you get started at least. But anyways, page one of your Google Sites webpage, which I'll show you how to create shortly, is your opening page. It's basically an introduction. You're going to provide an engaging introduction to the assignment. So basically, you're telling me what you're doing. You're going to mention the purpose of the webpage and what readers can expect. Then on page two, you're going to select components. On this page, you're going to select and list the key components required for building your computer: CPU, GPU, RAM, storage, motherboard, power supply, etc. Use PC Part Picker to help you select components. Include the component's name, model, and price. Explain your choice for each component, considering factors like performance, budget, and intended use. So, if you're building a computer that you can use to use Microsoft Word or Google Docs, you probably don't need an RTX 4090 with an i9-14900K. Not probably. You 100% do not need that. That is ridiculous. That's like a professional gaming machine. Now, I know some of us like to go overboard. I'm guilty. You guys know that. But, excuse me. But at the same time, be smart about your decision. Don't be frivolous. Explain why you're doing it. So, maybe you're a gamer and you're playing, I don't know, the new Avatar game, which, from my understanding, uses a lot of resources from the GPU and even CPU and a lot of RAM. If you're playing a AAA game like that, yeah, you want to go high end. You don't even need the 4090 unless you're playing professionally, to be honest. But maybe you want to, and maybe who knows, you want to mine with it a little. But actually, the 3080 mines better than than the 4080. Interestingly enough, in the 3090, mine's more than the 4090. They're tuned better, interestingly enough. It's been a good week in mining, last 2 weeks basically. But anyways, so you're going to select your key components, like we discussed the other day. You're going to use part picker. Make sure you have your prices, all that stuff. You sort it out. You can sort it any way you like. You can create a table. You can create it in Word, for example, and copy and paste it into sites. That's up to you, how you want to do it. Maybe you want to use imagery from PC Part Picker, and you might cut and paste stuff in. Just make sure you make it look nice. But remember, if you do that, you're going to be stuck with the parts that are there. And remember, the Canadian website. I'm going to keep repeating that. I want to make sure you don't miss that, all right? So I'm sorry if that annoys you guys. Explain your choice for each component, considering factors like, and I said that earlier, performance, budget, and price, and intended use. So make sure you're smart about what you're doing, okay? Like I said, don't go overpowered for a daily, I go online shopping type computer. I do my homework. Anyways, the third page of your website. Emphasize the importance of compatibility among components. You can use PC Part Picker for this section. It explains how different components are compatible or why they're not. And give a quick explanation of why it's important they're compatible, and I'll give you a hint. It won't work properly if they're not. But go a little deeper. Explain how PC Part Picker helps ensure compatibility. So explain the website a little bit, how it's useful. I did explain that to you guys Tuesday. Provide an example of an incompatible component combination and explain why it doesn't work. For this component, I would recommend you go on Google and try to find, I'll give you a hint. Certain motherboards only work with certain levels of chips. So like a 14th gen or a 13th gen chip might not be compatible with another motherboard, with the same motherboard. Okay, so that's a little tip, all right? Certain motherboards can't handle the 4000 series GPUs. That's another example. Okay, so I'm giving you a couple examples so you know where to look. Don't use the specific examples I used. There are other things which, you know what? You kind of can, but be specific. Make sure you explain which chip wouldn't work with which motherboard and etc. Which RAM wouldn't work with which, it's up to you. So I kind of gave you the answer, but you got to get more specific to get full marks for that. Finally, the last page of your website is going to be the building process. You're going to describe the general steps involved in assembling a computer. Do some Google searches. Email me if you're stuck, and I'll get back to you with some pointers. And finally, include images or diagrams to illustrate the key points. So you can search online. Make sure you cite your work, like where you got your imagery from. Showing some diagrams of how to put together a computer, okay? And finally, part 2 is design and presentation. This is basically the way your website looks, visual appeal, the layout, like does it make sense, the order of things, use of images and diagrams. Were you including imagery that had anything to do with the website, or did you just have a random image? Like, for example, if you have, I don't know, let's say a graphics card that's just an internal one built into the motherboard. It's just a low-end card, like an Iris or something like that. Maybe you shouldn't have pictures of the RTX 4000 series or 3000 or any RTX, any NVIDIA card, period. So make sure the images make sense. And then what you wrote, is it clear? Is it easy to understand? And then finally, submit the link to your Google Sites webpage through the designated assignment submission platform, that's D2L, and ensure that your webpage is accessible to me. So make sure it's open to me, okay? Give full accessibility to myself. And I'll show you guys how to do it. Actually, I haven't done that in a while. I apologize. Anyways, let's go to Google Sites now. Exit. All right, so we're here. We're in Google Sites. We're just going to click on and to get to Google Sites, you can just do a Google search for Google Sites. You can log in with your course website and all that good stuff. I mean, with your course Google login. All right, so we're here. This is the interface for setting up your Google web page. Firstly, if you know HTML coding and you want to use it here, you're welcome to. If you want to use something else, I won't guide you, but if you do want to use a different website platform, I'm okay with that, but you're on your own, okay? I'm giving guidance for this and some guidance for HTML coding, but if you want to use, let's say, something else, you're welcome to, but make sure you know what you're doing if that's what you want to do, okay? So we're here. This is the Google Sites webpage. I clicked on, let me go back. Let me make sure, I kind of interrupted. So once you're logged in, you see here, there are some templates. And here we are. This is the website for setting up your Google Sites webpage. And I'll show you how to add extra pages and all that good stuff in a second. But before I do that, what's page one? My introduction. It's basically my opening page. So firstly, I want to give my website a name. All right. So I can just click on the text box and inside of it, and you'll see it'll highlight. I can just start typing. I'll just call it computer purchase website and whatever. Be more creative than that. I'm not trying to be 55. Yeah, that looks a little better. All right. So to change font size, and I know you guys know how to do this. If you, all of you I know use Google Docs on your own time. If you're using Google Docs, that's you know how to use this. Like I'm just going to show you some basic tips and tricks. But basically, here's computer purchase website. That's the name. And on the first page, what I wanted to include was my engaging introduction to the assignment. To do that, I can click here on text box, right here in the side. And I don't know, I'm just going to write welcome to my computer purchase and build website. My name. And don't put your real name. If you decide, you can make it up. Just in case you accidentally publish the website to everybody, don't put your personal info. Welcome to my computer purchase and build website. My name is Juan, and I want to share my journey in, oh my god, I can't type. I want to share my journey of building my first computer. You can add a little more than that. I'm just not going to spend all day doing the assignment. Just add a little more information and make sure you add images related. Mention the purpose of the web page and what readers can expect. So I can tell them I will be showing you the parts I purchased. So basically you're just explaining what you're going to be doing in this assignment. I will be showing you the parts I purchased, the price I paid, how I built the computer, and what was the other thing? Price paid, built, and oh, compatibility. And we'll discuss compatibility in the following pages. All right. Now, this page is really boring. I'm sure we all agree. You can highlight the text in the text box and change your font. There are other font choices you can see. I'm just going to pick something at random. I don't know, something, there you go. Whatever. Anyways, so I picked that. Now, what you're wondering, how do I change background colors or something like that? Well, let's say behind this text box, if I put my cursor over here, over this text box, this little window pops up, this little pop-up menu. You can delete this whole box, you can copy this section, or you can pick the colors. You can pick style 1, style 2 gives it a gray, style 3 gives it that blue. You can add your own image, you just upload it. Or you can pick one if you pick select. Well, I don't know if a typewriter is what I'm looking for. I don't know. Computer motherboard. This might look really bad. It will actually. I'm actually highly confident this isn't going to look great, but let's see what it looks like. Select. I don't hate it actually. All right. Make sure your text contrasts. Like, that's hard to read. Maybe I'm going to enlarge this text. Just make sure it's not larger than your entrance title at the top. So I just highlighted. And I don't know, what if I bold it? Maybe I'll center it. You know what? I want to add a highlight like that, actually. Let's see. I don't even know if you can do that on here. I don't use this. I can't lie. We only use it at schools. It's what we have access to. Strike through, highlight color, beauty. But will it have transparency? All right. We'll keep it like that for now. I don't think there's a way from the options I saw. The options are limited in this software, so do your best. Anyway, so you can set up a text box. You can insert an image, which we kind of did to the background. And I think I shouldn't have done what I did. All right, that's better. I can embed links, like I can get a YouTube video, take the link, I can embed it into my website by pasting it into here and clicking insert. I'm not going to do that. But you can just copy straight from the bar over here, all right? Next, what else do I want to show you? These are things you can add to your page. You can add a collapsible group, so things I'll just show you. Oh, Franco, Steve, oh, I don't know, GPU, menu, I don't know why I put menu, RAM, CPU cooler. All right, good enough. So I can have like a menu here, and then I can click down and you can see all the different items. So that's a collapsible group. You can add a table of contents. You can add an image carousel. This is where you can just click on that and it'll allow you to add a bunch of images. You can add buttons that you can click on that could send you to other web pages. You can add a divider, like right there, just that little bar. You can add space in between sections. You can add links from like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever you use. You can put a placeholder. So basically, it's just you can size it however you want. And basically, you're going to be putting something there, but you don't have it yet. And then when you want to add, you can add something from your images, YouTube, a map, calendars. You can upload a file, whatever you choose. If you want to add YouTube links directly, calendars, maps, documents from Google Docs, slides from Google Slides, sheets from Google Sheets, forms from Google Forms, charts, I guess charts from your Google Sheets. You can do that all from here. So you do have a lot of options, all right? Pages. You can add pages. Remember how there's 4 parts? You're going to add 4 pages. I'm going to show you how to do it. Hit pages here at the top, and it takes you to this page. And then put your cursor over here, and you're going to see a few things you can add. You can add an embed code, and you can put HTML in there. A new menu section, or what we want to do, a new page. And what are we going to call the new page? I don't remember. Component selection. You don't have to call it that. It has to be something related to that, though. All right. You don't have to worry about that. All right, so we're here, component selection. So that's how you add a page. Then I want to add another page. What was this one called? Compatibility. Done. And then we'll add one more page. I just clicked on the plus sign. And building process. And like I said, you don't have to use those specific names, but make sure they're related to what these names are. All right. So that's done. Anything else I want to show you? And you can see up here, I can add a website name, building a computer. And you can add a logo there. Just click on there and you can add an image. You can upload it. It's up to you what you want to do. Be creative. Part of your mark is, does it look good? So here's our 4 pages, and you can see I can click 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's how I can move around them. And then I can work on the pages. So once I click on which page I want to work on, I can go back to insert and voila. Okay. Finally, themes. Like I can pick a different color profile. If I don't like those colors, I could pick my own color to work with. So those are some examples. And they also have some other website choices in terms of their templates. You're welcome to choose what you want. You can create your own theme. You can import a theme. If you find something online that's importable to Google Sites, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. You're welcome to do that. Or you can create your own from scratch. It's up to you. But make sure you use your own styling as well, okay? Just, make sure you're adding different components. And really, most of your mark, though, is on the information. Okay, so I picked this theme. Those are all the choices. And then, I don't know, maybe I'm more into yellow or into red. I don't know, let's go red. I like red. Let's go back to pages. I want to go to the home page. And you can see all the pages got changed to that style. And up here, I can click. All right, so this part's very important. First off, go to settings. Is there anything here? No, we're going to do it straight in the publish area. So I'm going to publish. To make me see this is what you have to do. Hit publish. You're going to create a name for your website. Honestly, you're going to have issues because if all of you call it building a computer, it won't work because only one person can have building a computer. Only one person can have that website address. So call it whatever you want. You can just call it my class's assignment. And I'm okay with that. Okay. So I'm not gonna it doesn't have to be the real name. Just make it assignment, website assignment number or whatever. Do what you want. I don't have issue. Okay, building yeah. See, it keeps stopping. So building a computer already exists, and that exists too. And success. Like I said, you can use whatever you want. Who can view my website? This is important. Hit manage. And make sure you make the site public. Okay? And I guess that's pretty much it. Once you're done, you hit done. And make sure you don't use your real information on here either. Don't put your name or whatever. Finally, when you're done, hit publish. And don't click on that. Don't make yourself searchable. And hit publish. Basically, the only way anyone is going to find your website is like on the dark web. I'm not even joking. I'm serious. And hit publish. And now let's see what the website actually looks like. Actually, I already hit publish. Oh. No. And then over here, to hand it in, hit copy published website link. I forgot about that. And paste it into the assignment. And then the last thing, if you want to see what it looks like, hit preview over here. And that's what my website looks like. And I can go between the pages. So when I'm marking it, I'll be going between each section. And voila, we're done. All right, folks. Hopefully I'll see you Friday. I really don't know if I will. I'm still not feeling well right now. It's about 5:30 on Wednesday. All right. If I don't see you, I wish you all the merriest of Christmas, and I have treats and goodies for you either Friday or if not Friday when we come back on the Monday. All right. Stay safe, everyone, and God bless you all. Merry Christmas. All right. Cheers.